What's up to all my phenomenal people? Welcome to Phenomenal TV, and I go by the name of Tanaka. I gotta say this before we continue. Mpumalanga is no longer just the place of the rising sun, but the place of the rising stars. With that said, I'm chilling with SA Idol Karabo. How you doing, man?
I'm okay, and you, man?
I'm good, man. First of all, congratulations, man, for winning season 11.
Thank you so much, man.
It's been like 2 weeks since you've been crowned SA Idol.
Yeah.
Has it sunk in yet? Would you say you're really living the idol life? Has it sunk in?
I would say, look, man, I think because at the time, you know, I was still shocked. I was still digesting the fact that this just really happened, you know? Because, I mean, everything showed, like every area was pointing in a different angle, and I was just like standing there waiting for my name to be called.
Exactly, yeah.
The day my name was called, and I mean, first let me say thank you to God, you know, because I don't think I could have done it without Him, you know. So yeah, now it has sunk in. I mean, I've already started recording my album.
Nice.
And the album's gonna be dropped the 11th of December. Yeah.
You're not playing, hey? You're moving.
No,
you're moving.
you have to move, man. You can't sit still. You can't sit still. Yeah.
All right. I understand you come from a very musical family, and you've been singing almost your whole life. Why 2011? Why 2015 rather for you to enter Idols? Why season 11?
You know, I've always wanted to enter the competition, but I think God's timing is God's timing, man. There were so many things that prohibited me at the time. I mean, I had school. I was studying at the University of Stellenbosch.
All right.
After matric, I went straight to Stellenbosch to study. And I mean, obviously, being there, it's virtually impossible to do school and Idols at the same time. Because Idols needs your undivided attention. So last year was my final, well, not my final year, it was my third year that I did. I've got one more year to finish.
All right.
And because of financial constraints, I couldn't go back. So
now you're an idol, man.
now
700,000 richer. You know, you can do any course you want.
So now I can actually go back and finish. But the plan is not to go back next year.
Okay.
Because I think it's time for me just to work hard and solidify myself in the industry, make sure that I'm settled, and that I've got a working routine, sort of. And then 2017, man, I think I'd like to audition and apply at UNISA.
All right.
And finish the course.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
All right.
I'd like to do that.
All right. You heard that. Even if you're an idol, you must stay in school. All right. So now, let's go through the process of the auditions, theater week. How did you get yourself ready for each performance?
Look, it was always a dream when it started. You know, when I did my first audition, I was terrified. You know, I think there's nothing more frightening or more scary than performing and knowing that you're going to be judged for it.
Exactly.
You know, I think that's what makes people nervous. Make people think too hard when they get when they get to the platform. So for me, in my first audition, I was very scared. I was really scared, and that's when Samizi said that I've got a dishwashing liquid personality. Yeah. So I mean, for me, I think that really helped me. The fact that he said what he said really made me go back and reflect on myself as a person, not only as a person, but also as a performer.
Yeah.
That I had to improve.
Exactly.
You know, I had to give more. You know, for me to cause an impact, for me to perform to the best of my ability, I had to work on myself as a performer each and every time. You know, and the advices that were given by the judges throughout the competition, those are the things that I didn't take for granted. Those are things that I went back and I worked on and I rehearsed over and over. That even if you woke me up at 2 in the morning and say sing the song, I would sing it. Just like that, because I wanted to know the song so well that when I get to the stage, all I need to do is now translate the message and try by all means to relate what it is that I'm saying. So yeah, so it was absolutely amazing, man. I mean, working with a band like that as well.
Absolutely.
You know, working with the production like Sick Entertainment and the Idol production as a whole.
As a whole, yeah, true,
you know?
true.
Those people helped us, groomed us, and made us the people that we are today. So, yeah.
Speaking of the major production of Idols, you grew up in church, so I'd like to believe most of your singing, most of your performing has been in church. How was that transition from now every week it's lights, camera, action, dancers? I mean, the performance of Ding Dong,
man.
My man, you know, how was that transition, especially you coming from a very Christian background as well?
I mean, the transition had to be made either way, whether I liked it or not. You know, it had to be made, but at the same time, always stay true to yourself. And people notice when you change. People notice when you are trying to put up some sort of facade about yourself. They always notice, okay, fine, no, now he's not the same anymore. Now he's trying too hard, you know. But what I told myself was that the person that I am, I should not change that. When I get on the stage, whether I've got 59,000 women on stage, Karabo is still Karabo. Karabo should still remain Karabo.
Yeah.
Because there are people out there that look up to you as a person and say, one day I'd also like to do what he's doing. One day I'd like to be the way that he is. I'd like to carry myself the way that Karabo carries himself. You know? So the transition was made, but the key there is that as the transition is made, I shouldn't change. I should remain the person that I am always.
All right, I'm still gonna put you on the spot though.
Yeah.
If you're not a contestant in season 11, who would you vote for?
Man, look, these people are all incredible, man. If I wasn't, I'd vote for all of them.
All right.
Because I really don't know who to choose. You know, there are people that the performances that they did that for me still stand out. That for me, I still feel that had they performed that in the final, they would have taken it, type of a thing. So I really don't know who to choose. I'd love to choose. I'd love to say Loyiso. I'd like to say Lungisa. I'd like to say Spelele, because all of them offer something different.
Absolutely.
And within that difference, they kill. You know, like they make sure that they murder on that platform. I really don't know who to choose, man. I want to choose, but I really don't know. I really don't know.
Fair enough, because the talent was too much.
It was too much, man. It was too much.
But still, speaking of outstanding performances, is there one particular performance that still rings in your head now? It's, you know what, this week I nailed it. This week I did this. Like, which performance still rings a bell?
I've got 3 performances that I really enjoyed for me personally. Top 7 Showstopper, Blame It on the Night. By Calvin Harris, featuring John Newman. Man, I enjoyed the performance.
There. I saw you moving.
I enjoyed the performance, man. I had tons and tons of fun. And I also enjoyed Sam Smith. And funny enough, there's another one. In fact, Macy Gray, I Try. Home by Michael Bublé. I enjoyed it because I sort of put a different twist to it. And I also enjoyed Alicia Keys, Falling, because of my arrangement of how we arranged it. Myself and RJ and the band, we sat down and we arranged it, and I really enjoyed that. I had fun with the songs. And Maxwell, Pretty Wings,
of course.
That I really enjoyed the performance as well.
All right, you mentioned that you're working hard on the album. The album should be coming out anytime from now. What can you expect in the album?
Let me just confirm that the album is coming out on the 11th of December.
You heard it here first.
And the name of the album is Love is a Verb.
You need to say that again. This is exclusive, guys.
The name of the album is Love is a Verb.
I can't wait to get that copy. What would you like to say to your fans, your supporters? Man, Team Karabo was doing a lot throughout the journey. Not to mention that they were in red, which is my favorite color. You know, by default, I had to be Team Karabo. But what would you like to say to all your supporters out there?
I'd really like to say thank you to all the supporters from every province in this country, all the dignitaries. Because I mean, there were times where even MECs came through, ministers came through just to support me. So even famous artists and famous musicians, actresses, and people that are in the business, you know, that were supporting me, I want to say thank you so much for believing in me that much, you know, to literally sit down and take your time and vote for me. It's an effort, you know. You could be doing something else, but you took the time to do it for me, you know.
And
next year,
and airtime,
and data. That's money. That's time, you know. That they could have been busy doing other things, but they chose to do it for me. And my dream has come true because of them. So I want to say thank you so much. And thank you to Mnet, thank you to Mzansi Magic, thank you to all the sponsors of the show, thank you to Idols, thank you to the production team, thank you to the backing vocalists, the band, thank you to the top 10 as well for an awesome show, you know. Thank you, and thank you to everybody, all the kids, even those that didn't vote, man, those that were praying for me, those that were there and available to work. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you guys. And yeah, I'm very excited. Thank you so much.
That was SA Idols 2015 Season 11 winner Karabo, and thanks to you, man, for taking time to talk to us right here on Phenomenal TV.
Thanks,
and I gotta say this again, Mpumalanga is no longer just a place of the rising sun, but the place of the rising stars. Phenomenal TV for Tanaka. Stop.